If you could talk a little bit about boosting fertility.
About boosting fertility. See, unless there is something very fundamentally wrong with the system, that some basic function is not okay, if it is so, it may need a different kind of attention. Otherwise, the regular kriya will create a certain amount of possibility. But if people have especially conception problems, bhavaspandana is a good thing to do, because bhavaspandana is a very intense emotional overhaul. Emotionally, you will hit your very peaks. What I have found with a lot of women who did not conceive, even though all the medical parameters are okay. If the medical parameters are not okay, then something else need to be done. All the medical parameters are okay, but still this doesn't happen, is simply because emotionally they're not able to open up to the level they should. The receptivity is somewhere blocked, either because of certain thoughts or emotions or life situations or whatever. I found many people have conceived after the bhavaspandana because they go through such an intense emotional overhaul. You could try that if all the medical parameters are fine. Otherwise, there are certain Eastern medicines which would help and all this. But I would say, life is not going to become fulfilled because you have a child. When you don't have, you think so. Once you have, it is not so. Okay? And right now, when the world is so populated and there is so many children who need your attention and care, I think if you, instead of conceiving, if you can pick one child and give a life to that child, that would be really fantastic. Because your child is not dear to you because it biologically came out of you. Because you hold it as yours, it becomes dear to you. You didn't give birth to your mother, did you? You didn't give birth to your husband or wife, did you? You didn't give birth to your dog, did you? All of them, if the moment you include them, they become a part of you, isn't it? What about the child? The same goes for your child also, isn't it? Your friend or your husband or your wife, whoever is very dear to you, apart from your biological offsprings, are they not dear to you? They are, isn't it? It's just the level of involvement that you're willing to give which makes somebody a part of you, not because you… See, when a child is born in the hospital without your knowledge, if the children are exchanged, you will bring up this child with total involvement, isn't it? So it's not in the biology, it is in your involvement. There's so many children who need your care and love, who don't have the fundamentals even to eat in the world. You can even pick any race you want, look at the choice that you have, ready-made. It'll be good. Your motherhood will be fulfilled, not because you bear the child through your own body. It is fulfilled because you gave yourself totally to somebody, isn't it? So don't make that an issue. If it happens, you come to the bhavaspandana, we'll see if it happens naturally, let it be. Don't go on all those complex medications, because if your hormonal imbalances come, so many other complications will come along with that. I think already they have come to you in some ways. So because it'll bring so many… Nobody really understands all this chemistry absolutely. It is just trial and error kind of stuff. There is no absolute way of doing those things. And instead of ruining your health and all this in this aspiration, it would be wonderful of you to take up a child and bring it up as your own.